A little different. Now he's going to left like he should, but
lands a left hook.
All night, trying to find space to deliver his harder punches.
I don't like his body language, and right now the way he's fighting, he only has one plan.
I don't believe he's trying to stand and deliver big punches.
He throws a right hand that Wright blocks with his left glove. He throws a left hook that Wright blocks with his right glove. And Wright. That's a great point. He's the one who realizes now how difficult it is to get at Winky.
To fight in this fashion, doesn't have to throw real hard punches, just has to have his defense ready and throw short, sharp punches.
And Tito telegraphing all his punches. Differential was not going to be a problem for him.
Well, in fact, he looks like he's a stronger guy right now. If the opponent can shoot a right hand over the jab, and here you want to see if he can throw the left hook, but he's never been able to time that jab all night long.
Cut and try.
The crowd is chanting Winky.
Right, taking a few seconds off there, blocks a right hand with his elbow, and begins sticking the jab again.
Every time Tito starts to go to that right, he gets caught with that jab again. Watch it. Every single time he moves to the right, he gets caught with that jab. Here you see what's been happening all night long. Right jab, right there, right jab, over the top of Tito's left hand, right jab, right over the top of the left hand, right jab, right over the top of his left, right jab again, right over the top of the left. He cannot get going.
Lecture from Nady on keeping their feet clear. Southpaw against him.
Yeah, the Trinidad corner gave Trinidad bad information. They told him to get closer, and he's getting hit even more by his jab because he doesn't see a clear shot.
Papa Trinidad said over and over, we are technically superior to Moore, but he's still shooting straight shots right in front of Wright, trying to huff and puff and blow Wright's house down, and it's not going.
You don't need to.
Deducting a point at this point is non-essential.
He's on a confident high. He will not get tired now. He's in hard heaven. This is what a guy wants.
And he tasted one big left hook flush.
Tito has been through so many tough fights, man. You know, that layoff did him some good, but he's so front foot heavy that he can't avoid anything. And these jabs are starting to take a toll on him already.
It's becoming a technical mismatch unless Tito.
Trinidad should have been a long time ago, should have been told to put his left hand on top of Winky's right hand. Therefore, that would nullify that jab.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm wondering about, and I've asked about before, why he doesn't use his left hand to try to gamble with him.
And the point that Larry makes about shorter, quicker punches that leave you in a better position to defend, I think we're going to see more of that style. It's done wonders for Vitaly Klitschko. He backs off. You heard Dan Birmingham tell Winky, don't let him hit you. All you got to do is back up. That left hook was blocked.
The jab is killing Tito. Look at that. He just cannot get rid of it.
His fists hard into Wright's gloves. Oh, what a right cross. Or excuse me, right hook. And another right hook. You need to find that one fighter who's going to lift you to public prominence. He had to wait a long time, just as Wright had to wait.
But they both got there, man.
And he doesn't have any chance to answer back.
Exactly. That's why he can't get rid of his jab right now. And he's going to get discouraged pretty soon.
Great left hand by Winky Wright. Misses with that one, but
a rock-solid foundation under him.
Tito has a history of unsteady feet in the first few rounds. It's resulted in 7 early round knockdowns by opponents in his career. Trouble landing the straight right hand. You're not in good shape to set up the left hook.
No, you're not. And once again, he's not moving to his left. He's going straight down the pipe, or he's moving to his right. And that's why he's getting caught so much. When he's trying to land these big...
Left hand, perfect. Tito makes a collect. 3 of them might have landed more if he fought the last few rounds differently, but basically, Winky Wright has dominated Felix Trinidad. If anything,
left hand.
Jab and the left hand. They both landed on Tito's nose. It's a clinic. Remains a clinic.
Definitely it.
And it's such a clinic that you almost forget that the guy in front of Wright is the most dangerous one-punch puncher in the sport. Easily.
Yep.
He is tattooing Tito with the jab. Now he adds the left cross.
You know, this is an anti-climax, given the hopes that this would be.
Winky Wright blocked or partially blocked all but one of those Tito Trinidad shots, and there's nothing blocking Wright for fans.
Yeah, it will, but the one thing that you have to still understand is he'll have to put Tito down to really do that, and if he does put him down, that will make him that star.
Then he'll be hot.
But it took him about 200 clean punches to chop Mayorga down, and I don't know that he is he's a good puncher, but I don't know that he's a.
Hard left hand over the top by Wright. And Wright seems to stun Trinidad with that left hand.
Okay, Jim, listen. He's circling the wrong way for 3 rounds. You don't go to your right against the guy who's a southpaw. You go to your left. It's unnatural for Tito to go to the right.
Another perfectly blocked body shot by Wright after he landed a right hook and an uppercut. And he sticks the jab in Trinidad's face 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. Tito Trinidad can't stop Winky Wright's jab. There's no way.
Punches to knock Wright out.
As he gets more frustrated, he wings shots more and more. The more you wing shots, the more Winky can land.
And hurting him is not what the problem is. Tito can't even hit him.
In the days before the fight, reality seemed... It's sort of like lashing line drives into foul territory. Look at Winky just popping. Well, there are going to be some welts on Winky's elbows and arms, but nothing much is reaching the ribcage. They thought they were going to blow Winky away with power. That's the only explanation. Right hook by Winky Wright.
He's 33 years old. He's been in the toughest fights with some of the toughest fighters that came up through his time and era. And right now, I think we're seeing the outcome of some of that hard work.
Perhaps, but I don't know that there was ever a day when he could beat Winky Wright, given their styles.
Now, I'm not saying he could beat him. He's tattooing him to death. He's not hitting him quite as hard as Bernard did, but he's definitely tattooing him.
Uppercut, straight left hand. The range for Wright's jab.
Well, but he's got to get inside the jab. Not
at night. But the thing about it, that's Winky's best punch.
Trinidad counter-punching. We'll be watching carefully to see if Tito can bring himself to a higher level as Wright continues to do what he wants to do. Wants to take on the new king of the 160-pound weight class and maybe the most skilled defender in the sport. Roy Jones, there's enormous mutual respect between these two fighters. They don't dislike each other. If anything, they like each other. Does that make it more difficult?
No, that doesn't make it more difficult, but I like what Winky's doing already by feigning at Tito and using the jab. But no, that doesn't make it more difficult. We're competitors. It doesn't matter, but he deserves it. Because he fought a brilliant fight tonight.
I think the name Winky
facing either fighter because of the infection on Wright's neck. Round 1 given to Wright by Harold Letterman. Let's see if Tito Trinidad tries to get closer in round. A lot of people wondered about the absence of intensity in his corner. Once again, Tito's father seems to be treating this as though, well, all right, the fight is going on and something good is going to happen sometime.
Did it have me wonder was the interpreter telling the truth?
I don't think he has any.